Hello everyone, another edition of the Audible Market YouTube channel. We just saw glimpses of the Avro Arrow, and everybody knows the significance of the Avro Arrow, I believe, the importance of the Avro Arrow in Canadian aviation history. And let's get back to the F-35 and the Saab-Gripen. In my view, the importance of the Saab-Gripen deal versus the F-35 deal is that the F-35 deal will forever create a Canadian Air Force, which is under the thumb of the U.S., or specifically in this era, the Trump administration. All the technology is going to be controlled by the Americans. If we turn to Sweden and an alliance with Sweden on the Saab-Gripen, it will allow us to basically recreate, so to speak, the alliance that we had between Britain and Canada that produced the Avro Arrow. We can in fact build a better plane. We can take what the Saab-Gripen has now, and because of the technology transfer that a Swedish deal will allow, it will allow Canada to perfect the Gripen and to make it better than the F-35. So we as Canadians should not be persuaded by any sort of comparison of the F-35 versus the Saab-Gripen. There's some, Canadian ex-military officers who are under the thumb of NORAD and its U.S. command structure, trying to convince Canadians that, the F-35 is really better. No, that might be the case on paper, but if we are as Canadians are trying to build a sovereign nation, we cannot afford to have all this technology controlled by a foreign military that is potentially seeking to annex us. We must have our own independent capability, and and when we lost the Avro Arrow, we lost a lot of brain power, a lot of technology, a lot of opportunities to develop an independent manufacturing capacity in Canada. There was a lot that we lost when Diefenbaker canceled the Avro Arrow. Through the Saab-Gripen deal, it allowed us to, so to speak, recreate and re-inspire what we lost with the hasty cancellation of the Avro Arrow, and develop a Canadian, made in Canada plane that is even better than either the Saab-Gripen as it exists in the Swedish Air Force, and also the F-35s potentially. I mean, we cannot underestimate our abilities as Canadians to make a better plane than the Americans. We did it before with the Avro Arrow, and we can do it again. We have the know-how to build, once again, the best military aircraft in the world. And we, as Canadians, need to grab on to this potential deal.